Hello, user testing community. It is Mike McDowell once again from the solutions consulting team here at User Testing, back with another tip of the week. Now, this week's tip is all about privacy and security, but I'm not talking about the privacy and security of your contributors. I'm talking about your privacy and security, the privacy and security of the information in your different workspaces. Now, as you recall, there's a number of ways of organizing and grouping information inside of user testing. One of those is folders. One of those is workspaces. Workspaces can contain a lot of folders, and then your account can contain a lot of workspaces. Now, workspaces have unique permissions in that certain people can only have access to certain workspaces. You can have different things like templates or audience profiles saved just into different workspaces. And now, with a brand new feature that came out 2 weeks ago in our most recent January release, you can have hidden workspaces. Now, what does that mean? It basically means that people can't see them if they don't have permissions to access them. Today, if you set up a workspace and it's private, that just means that people can't access it that aren't allowed, but they can still see it. In this case, if you create a hidden workspace, people who do not have access to it won't even know it's there. So why would you want to do this? Let's say perhaps you're working on a top secret new project, research for a new lighthouse initiative. Well, in that case, you might not want everybody in the account to see that there's a new workspace called Project Lighthouse or Project whatever you might call it. Probably have a unique name for it. Another case might be if you're working and sharing your account with an agency. A lot of people do this. They're working on some research. They have an agency coming in and accessing another workspace to do their own research. Well, sometimes you might not want the agency to see what you're doing, or you might not want everyone else to see the agency's folder. So in this case, you're going to create a hidden workspace. Now, what we're going to do is, you see over here, we've got our workspaces option over here, our little drop down. I'm going to drop myself down, and then I'm going to click on workspaces. Now you can see I go all the way down here, drag my face out of the way, and then you've got create workspace right here. So I'm going to say create workspace, and here it is. We give it a new workspace name. So we'll call this workspace Mike's Tip Tuesday. That's going to be the new workspace name. And then we've got options for open workspace, which is your typical workspace. Private workspace is the workspaces as I just described them, the ones that everybody can see but not access. And now you've got the hidden workspaces. And so if I select hidden workspace, it tells me the workspace name, its members, and any content are hidden from non-members. And you can still share things outside of the workspace if you have a clip or a highlight reel you want to make and share it beyond, but people will not be able to come in, see the workspace in general, or see that it exists. So all I have to do is hit create right here. We're going to have a new workspace. It's not going to be obviously hidden because I, of course, have access to it. I'm the creator, but no one else would be able to see that workspace. So I'm not going to bother going ahead and creating it. I'm going to just go ahead and hit cancel. So now you know all about hidden workspaces. I'm not saying it's going to be something that's usable by everybody, but for most of you, I have to imagine at some point there's research that you're doing, concept level research, early stage research on something that you wouldn't necessarily want the entire company to know that you're doing a little digging on. So hidden workspaces are the answer. I encourage everybody to start using them if you are doing something that you do want to keep private and unknown to others in the account. That's going to be it for now, but don't worry. I'll be back again in 7 days with another user testing tip of the week.